guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Debbie and I love sharing tips on how to save time and money. So today I'm at it again. I'm taking the leftovers of one meal and I'm stretching it into two separate meals. And I can't wait to show you how I'm saving money because I'm using up every ounce of leftovers, so there's nothing that goes bad in that fridge. And two, I'm saving time because half the meal is already made from 2 days prior. So let me show you how I do it. But if you like these kinds of videos, don't forget to click subscribe and the bell so you're notified every time I post, which are Saturday mornings at 11. Anyway, let me show you. So this past weekend I grilled and I made a lot of cheeseburgers. So at the end I had more patties than I did cheese. So I have this whole bowl here of regular burgers. So what am I gonna do with that? Well, I have a box of pasta in the pantry and I just made a fresh pot of sauce where I'm sneaking in some vegetables. And if you haven't seen my spaghetti sauce where I sneak in those veggies for the kids, I'll link it above. And I have a tub of ricotta cheese in the fridge. So I'm making big ziti. That's right. Let me show you how. So while I got a pot boiling for the pasta and my sauce is completely ready. And doesn't it look delicious? I took out my food processor and I'm getting started. So I'm just gonna take my burgers and I'm gonna crumble them in there. Just give it a little bit of a help. And there you go. Now that I've got my beef all ground up while the pasta water starts boiling, I'm just gonna make my cheese sauce. So I'm gonna add 2.5 cups of ricotta cheese to the bowl. And I have 1 egg that I've cracked here. I'm gonna whisk that up and then I'm just gonna add some salt, pepper, and a handful of parsley. And once I have that ready, I'm just gonna take this block of cheese and shred it up. Now I've got 2.5 cups of ricotta cheese. I have my egg mixed. And I really think the reason why I use 2.5 cups and not use the rest of it is because I have a little bit of ricotta cheese for snacking. Do you guys do that? Do you snack along or do you wait until the dinner's done and enjoy it with your family? I do a little bit of both. But honestly, right now, my little Emily, she's going for the ricotta cheese too. And here's my handful of parsley. I know it seems like a lot, but once I mix it up, it won't be. And now just a pinch of black pepper and some salt. And now I'm gonna mix this up and I'm gonna shred that mozzarella cheese and I'm gonna show you how everything comes together. Okay, so I got everything ready. I shredded the mozzarella, I got the ground beef ready, my cheese sauce, the pasta is in the colander, and now I could use a large bowl to put everything together, but why do that? Why dirty something else that's gonna take me then a few extra minutes to wash when I can just put everything in the pan? Everything's gonna end up there anyway, right? And don't mind my glass of wine, it's been that kind of day. So here goes the pasta, my cheese sauce, and why am I using a rubber spatula? Because I want to get every ounce of cheese into this mix. We don't waste anything. See, scraped clean. Here comes the ground beef. And I'm gonna give it a good mix because I don't want my big ziti to be too wet. Doesn't that look delicious? And now last but not least, I'm gonna top it with a cheese. Now I'm gonna put some aluminum foil on top and I'm gonna put it in the oven at 375 degrees until the sauce is bubbly and the cheese is completely melted. And meanwhile, I still have left over all this grated mozzarella cheese, which I would say is a little bit less than half a block. And I have, what do you think, about a pound of seasoned cooked ground beef. Both of these ready for another meal that I'm gonna be able to save time on later on down the week. And look how great it turns out. That cheese pull is everything. So today was a really hectic day. I got stuck working a little late and my husband is still working downstairs, and right now it's 7 o'clock, so dinner's running a little late, and I'm thinking to myself, instead of making a big meal that's gonna take me a half hour to 40 minutes to make, I need something that I can make in a snap. And if you follow my meal planning videos, I always plan one of these meals throughout the week. So today, let me show you what I'm doing. So what am I gonna make with the leftover ground beef and the leftover cheese? Can you take a guess? I'm making tacos. How simple is this? I'm going to reheat the beef. I am gonna cook up a little bit more because we're a family of 5 and this is not gonna be enough. But if you're feeding a family of 3, this would be plenty. And also the mozzarella cheese will be just fine because we're just gonna top the tacos. So I'm just gonna cut up some tomatoes and have some sour cream on the side and keeping it simple. So this is the pound of ground beef that I've already cooked up, and now I'm gonna add the leftovers of the ground beef that's already cooked on here and then add my seasoning. And my taco seasoning can't be any easier. So I add the same amount of onion powder, garlic powder, and cumin to the recipe. So if you're cooking with less than 2 pounds of ground beef, I would add 1 tablespoon of each. And then I add 2 tablespoons of paprika. So if you're making a big batch for a large crowd, just remember it's 1 part of each of these and then 2 parts paprika. And you will see what a delicious taco seasoning that makes, and no salt needed. Unlike those packets that you buy, which if you use them, no judgment at all, I just try to control the salt for my family. So if you don't have those packets or you don't want to use them, then you just add these spices and then you add the salt and pepper. And that way you're controlling the salt and you'll see how delicious it turns out.
Don't these tacos look amazing? It's a quick, healthy, and delicious meal that you can make in minutes. If you guys give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comment section down below. You know I always love to hear from you.
Well, I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, please click the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and to click on that bell, and also follow me on Instagram at the address above. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!